welcome back. This is the final stretch of the Thames Path. So I'm really excited about this, going to the source of the Thames. 172 mile point here. We've just the final 12 miles to the source to go. Look at that. And here we are, the River Thames. The mighty River Thames, which goes across England through all the history of the nation. And this is it, its humble beginnings on this last stretch to the source. It's a bit boggy. You can see I've got soaking feet already. You often think these paths are foolproof. Well, they're not, because no signs on this stretch whatsoever. I've got the Ordnance Survey map, thankfully. So this is a view from where I am now. I don't think I'm going to walk through this field in a hurry, but I'm not absolutely sure the route to the Thames Path at this point. And this is the Thames Path this way. I knew it was going to be wet, but I wasn't quite expecting this. Well, I'd have to say this has got me beat here. I mean, this is deep. I'm not going to portage over this, am I? Look at that. It's broken its banks, I think. I don't know if it always comes through here. Maybe it does. It looks very deep. And the path, according to my map, goes through here. So back to the drawing board. So I think it's just too wet to get through today on this part of the Thames of all the days to come. So I'm still going to get to the source, but I'm going to try and walk a different way, which means I need to get to the road, get out of here. Shame I haven't got a boat. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm determined to get to the source today. You've got to make a way, find a way to make it happen. I'm going to be quite pleased with my navigation skills by the time I get back on the Thames Path. So look at this, River Thames again, and look how high the water is here. Very high, as you can see on the bank. I'll show you the bank on this side. You can see it's right over the wall almost there. So I think I'm not out of the woods yet, and look at this here. It's broken the banks here, so the Thames Path is actually the Thames. So this is my next challenge. Let's see if I can get through here. Remember, the aim is to try and keep my feet dry, although I know that it's not the end of the world if I get wet feet again. I don't really want to walk through this cow pee. That's what it looks like. Oi! I've got no choice now, so in we go. It's the only way I'm going to get to the end of the Thames Path today. But at least it's solid. Actually, underneath the water, it's solid. So, I think. Here goes. There you go. It's about, what, 6 inches deep, 9 inches deep. This is how you test your hiking boots out. But as you can see, there's no real way around this. And that's it, I'm through. This is a water test for my boots. I think this is the wettest I've had them. So just met another couple who were coming from the opposite direction. They said this way is pretty horrendous as well. They did make it through. Well, at least I know it's passable. I know I can get to the source. Yes, there's lots of sections like this. If you do it this time of year, you wouldn't have thought it, would you? Anyway, there's no way around it. Again, trekking poles are great for this. On the log. How deep's this? Quite deep, actually. Quite deep, that part. Okay, I'll put the filming away and I'll see you on the other side. Definitely waterproof socks next time. Definitely. It's not good for you to have wet feet for long periods, is it really? It's the Thames River path. And this looks horrendous, this section. Anyway, here goes. You have to, oh my goodness, it's a bit deep there. Nothing I can do about it. I got wet feet already, but totally soaked again. That walk's deep now. Oh my goodness. I got mud in my boot as well now. You can see it's flowing like a river. If there's water, I just wade through it now. I'm getting to the source of the Thames no matter what. You can't let the weather stop you. You can't let a little bit of rain stop you. Shame I can't rinse out my shoes. It's a river. Just have to go straight through, there's no way around it. And it's up to the ankles. Look at that. That's how you test your boots out. Deep breath and off you go. Just met a couple there, they've just come through from the source. Oh my goodness. They took their shoes off, but no point is there really. Once you've got wet feet, you've got wet feet. You can always wring my socks out again. Oh my goodness, look at this. I think it looks worse than it is, hopefully. But it's at least it's gravel. Well, I'm determined to do it to the source. It's not got to the knees yet, but it's not far away. Okay, this is Ashton, Keynes, a lovely little village. Well, this bench has got my name on it, I think, right here, don't you think? Look at this, you've got jam, you've got shortbread. It's an honesty box and I don't have any change. So sad. I could love to eat some of that shortbread now and those sweets. Note to self, bring some change next time. It's late afternoon now, 4 o'clock. Time is flying by. You never quite have enough time, do you? Here we've got the Thames Path sign. It says 5 miles to go now. I thought I was here already. Thames has burst its banks in this stretch. Still challenging to get through. Footpath goes this way. I'm down to the last hour to the source. So I've got through the boggy field. You have to go all the way around to find a way through there, but I found a way through. National Trail this way. Must be the home stretch now. Time is pressing on. We're rewarded with views like this. It's all worthwhile. So almost there, can you believe it? Look, Kemble 1, Thames Path, this way. On the last leg now, as I gather my thoughts, coming towards the end of a big journey. It's quite dramatic, this one, isn't it? The River Thames, all the way from Erith, all the way through, from the Thames Barrier, through London, all the way through Oxford, through the countryside, Windsor, Marlow, all the places. Amazing. I've walked with friends along the way. Thank you for everyone who joined and watched this series. Mike joined a few legs, so did Pastor Steve, also Julie joined, and Gray's Outdoor joined, Graham joined. I recommend you try this one. What a way to see the country, to walk across the whole of England, not the whole of England but a big part of the south of England, through the Thames Valley. So it's a little bit sad in a way to finish a long walk like this, but then it's prepared me for the next one. So never stay stationary for long. Keep moving forward, keep challenging ourselves to do bigger things. So now I'm the other side of Kemble, walking to the source. It's just an open field, so should be at the source very, very soon. I'm expecting that it will be in this field, hopefully, because time is running out. It's 8 o'clock now almost. It's going dark. Some of these challenges, they're much harder than you think. They sound easy. This is it. I can see the source ahead. There's no river here, but this is where it begins, underground. And this is it. The stones where the Thames begins. It bubbles out of here, believe it or not. And this is the start of the River Thames in this remote field in the middle of nowhere. Begins the river that is famous all over the world. Very few people see this here. So what begins here in this very humble place then becomes the river that everyone knows around the whole world. London Bridge, Tower Bridge, London Eye, Houses of Parliament. It all starts here, the river starts here, and this is the last or the first footpath sign. Doesn't tell you any distances, but this is it here. It says the Conservators of the River Thames, 1857. The source of the River Thames. This stone was placed here to mark the source of the River Thames. So I made it to the source of the River Thames. So a short toast to everybody. Thank you for watching this Thames Path adventure. Here I am at the source. 189 miles from Erith in the Thames estuary. Oh! And have this, again, no alcohol, no compromise. Cheers. It's all been worth it. Unbelievable, isn't it, that just here out of these rocks comes the Thames, that then becomes the river I've walked along, and then becomes the stream, and then goes all the way through England, through London, and out to sea in the Thames estuary. So again, thanks for watching this. Really appreciate it. Really enjoyed doing this. It's taken some time to do this one, so appreciate you joining. I hope it gives you some ideas. Maybe you'd like to do this walk too. It's definitely worthwhile. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.